Radio Rahim here with Chris Algieri, man. Look, nobody expected what we saw in there. We know that you're a gritty fighter, but that was all inside a war the whole time. Was that the plan, or did you just have to accommodate the game?
No, I just, like you said, I had to accommodate the game. In the press conference, Erick said that, that this was a surprising sport and he was coming to bring surprises. Man, I miss a surprise in there. Nobody knows what I'm going to come with. That mystery, makes me a difficult opponent to prepare for. Honestly, I didn't know I was going to go out there and do that. I boxed a little bit. I've slugged a little more than I probably should have. But shit, man, I was having fun.
You're a taller fighter. You were fighting small. You were fighting inside. How heavy-handed is he, and were those shots hurting you?
He's got a good punch, and he's a very underestimated. He's a very underestimated fighter in general. And he came in phenomenal shape, which that was obvious, for the fact that he made it to the end. And you could just tell the guy was in shape. You could see it in his body. He was a completely different fighter tonight than he's been in the past. He's a solid guy who give any welterweight trouble. So, like I said, I've said in the interviews prior, this is his world title fight. He came in great shape. But, the guy can crack. He's got good shots, but really nothing in there bothered me. I felt very, very strong today. Camp was awesome, so.
One second. A fast-paced fight like that, when you're inside an exchange, sometimes you can't tell whether or not you're winning. When it came to the 12th round, did you feel like you were winning, or did you feel like you might lose this fight and have to scrap all the way to the end?
No. I felt like I was winning, and I really wanted to put on an emphatic point at the end. I was looking for the stoppage at the end there too. So Brooklyn gets me excited. I wanted to make the fans happy.
Thank you.
What was the question?
Radio Rahim with Chris Algieri.
What is this for you? What doors does this open up for?
This was big. The guy's obviously a top guy, a tough guy. He's the kind of guy that would give anybody trouble, like I said. So I went out there. I felt in good control. I felt like the fight was mine the whole way. And I wanted to really get the knockout tonight. But like I said, the guy was in awesome shape. So I'm looking forward to 2016 with some big fights.
And what kind of big fights does this then lead you to? Do you think it's a
Man,
defense fight or what?
The welterweight division is stacked. There's so many guys. I have never picked an opponent. I didn't pick Erick tonight. This is the fight that was brought up. I thought I was fighting other guys until a couple weeks ago. So this is the sport. I'm gonna throw back in that way, and who we fight is who we fight.
Chris, how would you rate your overall performance?
C+. I definitely didn't do what I know John David Jackson wanted me to do all the way through. I showed spots of it, but that was kind of what this fight was for. It was another fight under John's tutelage, melding that with my old style and with Keith Trimble on Long Island. So I think that we're getting closer to my overall style.
And what style is that really ultimately going to be when you actually get it down pat?
When I can really seamlessly go between boxing and brawling.
Okay. Did he pull you into a brawl, or is that something that you decided to engage in because you have?
I was, I felt comfortable brawling with him and training with him. So and it was. I don't know. I didn't watch it yet, but it seemed like it was a good fight.
It seemed like a great fight. I know you're a big Raging Bull fan, so was that like one of your Raging Bull moments?
I don't like the fight like that per se, but I think I got a little excited. Like I said, like my coaches told me not to get excited because of the Brooklyn crowd and because I'm fighting at home and I haven't fought in a while.
Yeah.
Chris, Little Brother mentioned Andre Berto and you as a great fighter. What do you think of that fight with Andre Berto coming up in 2016?
He's a big top guy in the welterweight division. Why not? It's a great fight.
What is your promotional situation?
It's complicated.
Is the relationship status on Facebook?
That's it.
Are you still with Rich Star?
I am.
Are you with Heyman?
Thank you.
Is there now an affiliation with Al Heyman as well?
Next question.
Chris, if you can't get Andre Berto, would you like to take on Manny again?
Oh, man. I would love to get Manny. I'd love to get Khan. I feel like I have unfinished business with those guys. I did not perform the way that I know I can against Pacquiao. And with Khan, it was a great fight. Why not?
What were the things you worked on with John? I noticed an overhand right that was looking pretty good. Is that something you guys practice?
Yeah,
I've never seen it before.
The right hand, the overhand right, the right hook also from the inside. Staying more relaxed, walking a man down. Fighting on the inside, I didn't move my head a lot. After shots, he was complaining in the corner that I was kind of posing after I landed good shots. So I just got to make everything, like I said, more seamless. Just one move to the next.
Chris, I know you've been saying all week that you're a strong fighter and that the power is there. It's just a matter of you translating it into your punches. Did you feel that you were able to get the kind of punches that you wanted to come out with the right snap on them to have an effect on them?
At times. I felt strong in there today, physically, and I had some pop on some of my shots. I hurt them several times. But it's still a work in progress.
Did you get gassed when you started going with the exchanges with him? Or?
No, actually, my win felt great. I was actually really trying to settle down in the last round, trying to get that stoppage. It was close a couple times, but it just wasn't putting it together in the right spots.
You said that you're trying to have both boxing and brawling, and we've seen the more aggressive style from you in 2 straight fights. Why are you trying to have both of those components in your game now?
In order to beat everyone in the world, or in order to be the best, you got to be able to beat everybody. Floyd is the only guy who can make his style work for everybody. He's that kind of guy. I feel like I'm going to need to be able to switch in and out for different situations, different opponents, and different, whatever comes away, I want to be prepared for. And that's a true all-around fighter. Early 2016, and minimum 3. Guys, last question.
Pressure.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Radio Rahim with Chris Algieri fought to a unanimous decision tonight, raised his stock. We'll see what's for him next.